I'm trying. I am trying my diddly darned best. I've made at least 10 unfinished videos in the past year or so, and I just cannot get a single one done. That's not an impressive amount for that amount of time. Wow. I don't know where my motivation went. Since like 2020, it's been gone, dude. Like, there are days where I feel crafty and creative and want to make things, but those are very rare days. Same with the days that I want to make LPS videos, and there always has to be something to cause me to have that motivation, like watching LPS videos or something. But there also just needs to be that spark that I have no control over. Like, I can't just pull up an LPS video and automatically want to make videos. Like, there has to be a spark there, and I have no control over it, and I don't know what to do. I've accepted at this point that I can never make a solid update or like a true I'm back. It's just going to be a complete gamble from here. My upload schedule is going to be a gamble, my motivation is going to be a gamble, and the type of video that I make is also gonna be a gamble. I have several different projects in the making. It seems like I'm not doing anything at all, and it's a very pressuring feeling. Every day I try to be productive. I try to draw something. I try to write part of Just Petty or write one of my series. I try to watch an LPS video. I try to do something to contribute. Yeah, contribute to my future. But it usually doesn't work out, and I keep falling behind again and again. I keep trying to make videos in so many different ways until I find the sweet spot that gives me that motivation and helps me maintain that motivation. I made a video where I just talked for a while and just like put a bunch of images over it to match whatever I was saying, sort of like a degenerosity style. And it was just, it's so easy to do, but the motivation gets dragged down so far because of the amount of steps that it takes. My mind doesn't get overwhelmed by how hard something might be. It gets overwhelmed by how much of it there is. There's so many steps to it. It's so many tiny, small, minor steps, but so many steps regardless. I have to get out of my editing app and go to Google and find the right images, and then I have to save them, and then I have to put them in. It's all so simple, but like when you divide it up that much, and it just takes so much more time than you think, and it feels like you're putting in so much and spending so much time, and you've only gotten like 10 seconds of the video done after all that. And looking at how I would have to do that for the entire rest of the video got to me, and that style just was not going to work out. Another time, I tried to do pretty much the same thing, but with drawings, which was even worse, because I had to draw every single frame of what I wanted to do. I've tried sprites before, and I'll probably return to that. Apparently, that's a bad thing now. Like, they're called PNG tubers, and I guess they've gotten a bad rap. So, good news for me, but I don't give a shit, because that's the stupidest thing to make fun of, and it's just people who are super bored, because is quarantine still happening? I don't know. I think people are just chronically online, and they're just bored, so they want to find something to make fun of to give them just an ounce of feeling in their soul. It's kind of sad for you. I mean, sucks to be you, I guess, that you're so low in life that you have to make fun of things that require talent and people who are making kids happy. Hey, wait a minute. I think I'm sensing a pattern here. Remember when cringe culture was at its peak and JoJo Siwa got a lot of crap because she was childish and her content catered to kids, yet she ended up being such a major success? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, stop making fun of people. Memes, whatever, right? Like, whatever. We all meme and clown on each other sometimes, but genuinely harassing and doxing people because you don't think their content is good, I don't know. That's pretty cringe. Much more cringe than they are. I can't believe cringe culture is trying to make a comeback. That's sad. Like that's really sad. How do you miss that part of the internet? You don't miss anything else? Nothing else that makes you feel better than cringe culture? Like, leave your insecurities behind, sis. Come on, it's time to grow up. Sorry, I went on a ramble there. Let's move on. Sprites work okay for me, but, like, it sucks when my style changes and then I have to change the sprites. I can never be fully satisfied with them, and, I don't know, it's just complicated. I never end up drawing the right amount or drawing the right emotions in them, and then I had to go back and draw more. I mean, but it's the best medium for me right now. Actually, right now, as I'm recording this, I don't think I can use my computer because we're packing because we're going to be moving in a few weeks. So I don't even know how I'm going to get that out or if I'm just going to get it out later. Also, LPS videos aren't really an option because that requires a lot of motivation, and I've also had a lot of problems with my arms and shoulders lately. I get twitches in them and I get cramps in them, and whenever I sit down to film an LPS video, like, something about that posture just triggers something in them, and I don't know what it is, but it has been preventing me from making videos for years now. So that's definitely a big factor that I haven't been open about, like, hardly at all. I mean, I guess I mentioned it sometimes, but I never explicitly stated what it was. I just kind of was sort of joking about it and subtle about it. Maybe I wasn't at all. Maybe it was glaringly obvious. Like, I think I did mention it in my one Christmas video, actually, but regardless. Those, like, muscle cramps in my arms and legs and twitches everywhere, such a big part of my life and affects me in everyday life if they're happening. They're not always happening, but like, I can't stretch my arms all the way. I need to start working out and get in shape, but that's hard on its own. Adulthood is creeping up on me, as well as graduation. I want to make videos. I want to make vlogs. I want to make animations. I want to do so many things. I'm so creative in my mind, and I have so many ideas that I could show to the world, but I cannot get any of it out. And, like, even when I do get the smallest thing out, like, I just feel like it's not enough and that I'm not enough and that I have to do more. And I can never appreciate what I just did, what I just accomplished. And I'm trying to appreciate it more, and I do so many things to do that, but it doesn't always work. Yeah, I'm being very open on this video. I mean, this is something that affects me in day-to-day life, so I should be open about it. And every time I post one of these videos, I feel like I've never truly gotten out there how I feel. And I'm sure the same thing will happen within a matter of weeks after this video gets uploaded. I'll feel like I haven't made it completely clear enough, and now I had to make another update video. And then, like, I keep telling myself, okay, after this update video, truly things are going to get back on track. After this video, like, it's just going to keep going like that. Like, realistically speaking, looking at that, you can't just say, okay, this is where it's going to start. This is where my life gets started. Once I'm out of this crappy job, like, don't get trapped into that mindset. It's such a trap, and then all of a sudden you're on your deathbed. Don't do it. It's not healthy, and I'm glad that I've realized that as soon as I could, because you never want to get trapped, right? That's, like, I feel like that's the one thing you really don't want to do in life. You also don't want to get killed or kidnapped or things like that, but getting trapped mentally is really something. I mean, it can keep you in a place for years. You'll never make progress, and you'll know you're not making progress, and then you will self-sabotage and keep yourself in that spot, and you won't even realize it, and it sucks. I've also wanted to make animations. I mentioned that earlier. I have wanted to animate for years now. I see people's animations, and, like, it's not just that, like, I know I want to. Like, there's something in me that really wants to. Like, I can make animatics, and I can enjoy making animatics, and those, like, are not animations, but they're steps towards animations, and I like making them, and I think that if I had the motivation, I could totally be, like, a great animator by now. I would have years of experience by now if I had learned how editing works, how to put it all together. I feel like I can never learn how to put it all together. Like, I feel like I can never look up tutorials. I don't know what it is about them, but I just can't learn from them. My attention span doesn't last that long. And I feel like there's always a detail that those people are gonna forget to include. And it feels like they just assume you know how it works. That's what I hate. I hate advice that assumes. Do not bother making a tutorial or giving someone advice if you're gonna assume their skill level or their intelligence level. Yes, I am an idiot. I'm a nincompoop. I did not know that I had to press this one button, even though it was glaringly obvious to everyone else, and that's why you just decided not to mention it, because, oh, you guys will probably figure that out. No advice that assumes. Please, stop assuming with advice. Assume my gender and my age and my ethnicity. Don't do that, actually. That's not great. But please, don't assume my intelligence level, because I'm really stupid, and now I have to explain to you that I'm stupid, and now it has to be a big deal. Just please, just if there's a step included, just include it. Don't just assume that I'm going to know it, because I'm not going to, because I'm new to this. How can you make it to... All right. Sorry, that really dragged on. That's something I'm kind of passionate about lately. Sorry. School does it, now tutorials do it. I can't do anything anymore. I can't win in this state. I joke, right? But like I'm serious. I hate advice that assumes. Don't assume somebody's, don't assume anything about anyone. It's just not cool. So yeah, animation is, I don't even know if I'm ever going to be able to do that in my life with the motivation and the steps required and having to learn how it works. I just don't know. So I've tried to push it to the side and try to prioritize things that I know how to do, like making videos. I mean, I haven't moved up in editing. I still use the same things that I've used for years now, while everyone else went on to use big bulky cameras and microphones, and I've always felt behind in everything I do. I feel behind in school. I fail a lot of my classes. I fall behind on assignments, and everyone else has a car and a job, and everyone else is expected to have those things, and they want you to apply for college already. Like, can I please catch a break first? I don't need to go to college yet. Why are you all in such a rush to grow up? You guys don't want to leave school and take a break for a second? I guess I get it because some people's parents are forcing them to move out, so they have to prepare, but god damn. Why do you people rush us so much? We're literally still, like, it doesn't matter if we're 18. We're basically still kids. We don't know what we're doing. School doesn't even teach us how to pay taxes. Sorry I'm going on rambles. That's very common of me. I should work with scripts, but I refuse to, even though I really should. But I like to ramble. It feels so much more natural that way. Whatever. Anyway, I always feel behind. I always want to update people on my life. I want to show people where I am every single day. And I want people to know that I'm not the same person that I was years ago. I want people to know who I am. I want to talk to people. I like seeing your comments. I like seeing you guys. I want to animate. I want to put out all this stuff and all these ideas that infest in my brain and only get bigger and bigger. There's no exterminator. I don't want an exterminator because I like these ideas. I'm trying to go for a metaphor there, but I don't know if that's going to go anywhere, really. Point is, I fall behind, don't know how to fix it, and I can't take the steps necessary to fix it because I don't trust myself to take the steps properly, and I don't trust those steps to actually help me because they always assume that I just know things, and everyone else just seems to know things that I don't know, and I don't get it, and I don't understand how they know. How does everybody automatically know everything? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I sound quite panicked in this video, but I mean, that's a part of just, I'm a very anxious person. I'm moving into adulthood. I still don't know what I'm doing. I try to pay attention in school. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at anything that school requires or that life requires. I don't know how I'm going to function. I think I need professional help, which I also can't do because that costs money, and I don't have money because I don't have a job because I'm not rushing into that, man. Can we please stay on topic? Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. This video, its whole purpose is to maybe entertain you with my rambles, and also to just let people know there's never going to be a solid update video. There's never going to be a solid coming back. I'm not going to try to be professional. I might just come back in 5 years with a camera and my whole life together. I might be a billionaire by then. We don't know. Everything is a gamble, like I said. Everything is a gamble. I don't know. Everyone's telling me not to gamble until you're 18. Well, I guess I'm breaking the law right now, and I have been for however many years I've had this channel. Don't count on anything. Don't count on a schedule. Don't even count on me to be here. I can't make promises. That is not a thing that I do. I don't care about being cringe. I don't care about being on time. I don't care about being professional. I just want to be myself and create. And if that has to be at an extremely inconsistent schedule and inconsistent rate, and no one is going to know when a video is going to come out or what it's going to be, I don't care. My interests fluctuate so much. It could be anything in the world. I could go to war in 2 years. I don't know what the future holds for me. I guess that's all I want to do to take away from this. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the point of this video. So, this channel has no topic. Will it be an LPS video next? I don't know. Animatic? Maybe. Gaming? Girl, I don't know. So, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. That's the point, I guess. I want to make ramble videos. I want to use sprites eventually. We'll see how this makes it onto YouTube, I guess, if it does.